Greetings, mortals, I am the Fallen Shogun, and welcome to Intelligent Design, which is technically not a game right now. It's the beginnings of a game, but it's more, like I say, it's a sandbox strategy. Let's just get straight into it. Raz to move, shift is apparently the controller. 1 to 6, okay, so...
Congratulations on your appointment as an ecosystem engineer. Today's orientation will lay the foundations for a productive career.
Okay, so...
You are controlling a drone on P5629 via satellite link. For increased employee satisfaction, we allow you to use a controller or keyboard to operate a drone.
Okay, let's use a controller then.
Horizontal motion is controlled using the left stick or WASD.
There we go. Okay.
Vertical motion is controlled using the right and left triggers on the controller or left shift and left control on the keyboard. This is the first time the drone has been operated in 36 years.
Excellent.
Take it slow.
Okay, taking it slow. So this game is, like I say, it's not really a game.
Resources will be transported to P5629 using point-to-point wormhole technology. The crosshair indicates if a wormhole can be established. Green means you are within range of a radar, and red means you are not. Control the camera using the mouse or right stick.
Okay, so I'm in range of a wormhole. So my wormholes are around this.
Resources can be requested using the heads-up display user interface. Navigate the menu using the number keys and mouse wheel, or the directional pad on the controller.
I just summoned a random plant.
Create a species of plants by selecting the button and pushing spacebar, or pushing the A button on the controller.
So what you do is you go
Hold
left
C
and right and summon
using
things.
the
So
mouse cursor.
random plants are what you need to start off with. You start summoning a lot of plants. See that? Plants are growing. So you try to build your own varied ecosystem. This is going to crash it. And slowly start powering yourself.
We have found that productivity is increased by 23.7% when employees have clear targets. In the bottom right of the heads-up display, you can see 3 performance targets you are required to meet. These have been designed to assist you in designing an effective ecosystem on P5629.
So as you can see, the wind also grabs your plants. I have 56 plants that are slowly dying off because the plants aren't big enough on their own to make their own
Biomass from
seeds.
plants in the environment on
Yeah, thank you.
P5629 can be processed and used to fabricate buildings and building upgrades.
Come on.
Request a collector to start collecting biomass. The range of the collector will be indicated on your heads-up display. It will harvest biomass from plants within this range.
Okay, so we've summoned a collector, which means we now need a lot more plants around it. It's going to destroy all my entire plant system, but now have 1 of 12 plants. See that? We're actually growing plants now. We actually have an ecosystem of, well, I say plants. We have an ecosystem of green penises or cactuses growing slowly. We need to get to the point where it'll actually survive itself and not need external input. But that could take a while. So as you can see, like I say, when it's not really a game, it's a sandbox to mess around in. There isn't too much beside this going on, to be fair. Like, I have plenty of plants right now, but not really much going on. So as you can see, I am summoning huge amounts of plants. The particle effects will kill your CPU, by the way. But there you go, we have lots of plants, which are growing to full size. As you can see, they've become even greener, bigger plants. The collector is collecting biomass. Looks like our plants are actually growing continuously now. Good! Good, 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 good. So you can actually, as soon as you get enough plants, you can start putting in herbivores.
A key mission of our organization is to understand the genetic code of the organisms we are instantiating. Building research stations allows us to achieve this goal. Research stations will research organisms within their range.
Okay, so that will research things within its range. This will slowly keep absorbing plants.
To incentivize research, we award engineers with biomass from central reserves. At the same time, the price of subsequent builds will increase. We are currently deploying ecosystems on over 100 worlds. The price increase is a measure put in place to relieve pressure from our production lines.
Oh, cool.
You can monitor research by enabling the science panel on the heads-up display.
Thank you. So as you can see, we're putting even more plants. Grow 100 wild plants, build a research station, grow 10 wild plants. Research the first plant gene. Okay, so we go over to here, we have genetics. We can create custom... Back over here. As you can see, we can create custom plants. I think. Herbivore unlocks, plant unlocks. We have no plant unlocks. We have nothing. We don't have any plant unlocks whatsoever. But yeah, like I say, this game isn't really a game. You're just building an ecosystem which is quite basic. I mean, imagine it's meant to be really in-depth. This is me coming into really early access. As always, I find games in early access and I go and have a look at them. So this game is currently really early. Let's put some random herbivores down. There we go. Even more seeds, even more plants, and some herbivores. Are these the herbivores? They're the herbivores. Are they eggs? Or are they the end? Are they the... I think they're eggs. Okay. Look at them. Those little blue things which are going away at speed. They are my herbivores.
Research stations can be increased by upgrading them. Point the crosshair at a research station and select the button which appears. We also find that more valuable research is produced as your organisms advance through their generations. The current generations of plants, herbivores and carnivores are displayed in the top right of the heads-up display.
Okay. So 25 herbivores, still in generation 1. We have 550 plants. Looks like they're surviving happily. The herbivores, we'll see. There are obviously no active carnivores. So every time you have children, they go to the next generation. Obviously that's not happening yet. It's a casual, calming game you play. I don't know, to relax, I guess. I guess that would be the reason I'd play it. It's relaxing, I'll give it that. Oh, the wind's over here now. We have 22 herbivores. The herbivores aren't growing. The plants, of course, are still going to generation 4 quite happily. Oh, they've had a kid. My big purple poos have had a kid. So as you can kind of guess, everything currently looks like this. I'm not sure if this is what they're going to go with throughout the entire game life cycle, but right now, this is what you get. Purple things eating green. Let's get some... Let's put some more random herbivores down. More plants. So we've only had one charge from our current set of herbivores. Okay, we have a load more blue, some light purple. Okay, the herbivores are hatching. We now have two different types of herbivore. We have the blue ones and the purple ones. I mean, they all look the same because obviously they're using the same model, but they're different generations and types, trust me. Okay, my objective is to upgrade... Actually, I need to get rid of you. No more science for you. So like I say, this is basically what we're doing. How do I upgrade? It's doing nothing. Let's put one over here too then. So yeah, the game isn't fully a game right now. As you can tell, it's interesting for those who like watching ecosystems, but there are other games out there which also do this. Like, my herbivores continuously die out. But my plants are currently spreading throughout the area. So this will destroy my CPU quite significantly.
Out of range. Build more radars.
There we go. So the herbivores aren't surviving at all. The plants are expanding nicely. That number going up means they do keep reproducing, so the plants are reproducing. The herbivores, not so much. We may need a lot more herbivores. It's just, I don't know. That's me. And we're back. Sorry about that. So, Utah is crazy. Welcome back, beauty. So, we've only had 2 kids from the herbivores. They're barely in generation 1. Bless me. God, I'm sneezing a lot today. I think my allergies are being set off. I'm going to quickly pause here, sort out my allergies, and be back in a second. And we're back. So the problem we see now is our plant numbers are dropping significantly compared to the growth. Like, I think we're at 1,000, now at 920. As you can see, it's going up, but not as fast as it's going down, which is a problem.
Out of range. Build more radars.
So the problem with our plants is, of course,
Out of range.
we need a lot more.
Radars.
So we just keep going, keep expanding. We need a lot more plants. The herbivores are also doing quite badly, actually. Let's actually throw them also random places and see how they do. So, how are we doing? I don't know. This is a bit weird. It's not... well, anything really. I mean, look at it. It's nice. But it is an evolutionary sandbox game rather than an actual... well, it's an evolutionary sandbox. It says so on the front. It's not really a game yet. There's things you can do within it. Actually, it's just day 1, apparently. Like, how to speed up. Like, down here... look at these. Look at these little herbivores. Yeah, that sums up. It's basically a simulator right now, without the game part being in it. Now, we have no unlocks yet, just yet. We have lots of herbivores. We're actually finally getting... there we go. 1 plant unlock available.
Investment in research will have a positive impact on your ability to function. When enough research is generated, you can unlock genetic engineering abilities on the science panel. These abilities can be seen on the genetics panel.
You are literally simulating evolution, but there really isn't much in the way of seeing what happens. Like, I'm putting plants everywhere. I mean, I imagine they're evolving quite nicely in places, but are they? Like, there's a random herbivore over here.
Will enable us to control the genetics of organisms we instantiate. Select genes using the drop-down menu on the genetics panel. Change the value of each gene using the slider with the directional pad or cursor keys. When satisfied, create a custom species using the button on the genetics panel. We have developed force fields, which can be enabled around radars to allow you to isolate organisms as you genetically modify them.
Okay, I'm spawning in high plants. That's literally it. I'm spawning in high plants now. That's it. Okay, so I spawned in high plants. I have yet to unlock obviously anything else.
Average 74.9% better when competing with each other. For this reason, we have developed an anonymous league table of our ecosystem engineers.
Thank you, that's so
Each
kind
night
of
at
you.
midnight, your current world score will be updated in the league. The engineers directly above and below you in the league will be displayed.
Thank you.
We have found not disclosing the formula which calculates the world score results in a statistically significant increase in creative thinking.
Okay, so my herbivores have finally survived to Generation 2. My plants are currently well on their way to Generation 7. Of course, my plant population is still dropping significantly, but yes! As you can see, we have plants literally everywhere now.
We would like to assure you that your position in the league table will not be considered in any future performance reviews. It is simply a tool used to increase productivity and effectiveness of our employees.
Okay,
This
so
concludes your orientation.
I have collectors everywhere, I have research stations everywhere. My plant numbers are still dropping far faster than they're growing. Okay, I now have 2 unlocked science-wise. That means I can do more genetics. No, life expectancy. Okay, I can now create custom plants with even bigger life expectancy. But yeah, this game is basically a sandbox simulator. There isn't much to it. Like, it's nice watching your ecosystem grow, although all I'm watching right now is a load of purple blobs eat all my green blobs. So, yeah. It exists. It's a thing. As you can tell, probably from what I'm saying, this is not for me. Also, apparently rank 1728 and below Temple Smash, and I'm next to Stizoned. I can't tell if those are real players or just a random load of names it's picked out. But either way, you can probably already tell if this game is for you. This game is not for me because I don't consider it a game yet. It is a strategy simulation sandbox game. Like, we only got to the first day and it's a bit Obviously it's slowing down right now because there's way too many plants and things moving. But either way, oh, 10 herbivores have been born. Either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. This has been Evolution. I'm going to have to quickly check the name again after this. This has been Intelligent Design and Evolutionary Sandbox. Yep. Either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. If you enjoy, as always, like, comment, share and subscribe. If you comment, I will apply. If you like, obviously the series will carry on. Who's that indie? And of course, if you subscribe, you do become part of the Fallen. You know new videos and the series come out. And at the end of the last battle, I will see you in Valhalla. Ciao for now, people. Bye-bye.